Hello, everybody. We are back for another episode of Two Newfies and One Joint. Today, it's two newfies. Frank has a joint. I have my vape pen. Frank can smoke in his condo. I cannot smoke in mine.
Well, I'm not supposed to smoke in mine either.
Yeah. Oh, big rebel over here.
But I'm a fucking rebel.
Yeah. Dude, I just had the fire people in here yesterday actually testing all my fire alarms and stuff. And when they tested one of them, it was like, smoke has been detected on this alarm.
No way, really?
Sometimes I'll just smoke a joint like I'm inside, but just blowing it out my balcony door. Yeah, we're not even supposed to vape inside the condo building, bro. Like, what do you mean I can't vape inside my own condo? It's vapor.
Here, you gotta be so far away from the building to fucking not be smoking.
Even like the vaping too, though, right?
But why vaping? Is that smoke?
I guess because it's just our dumbass government treats it as the equivalent to cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Fuck.
they're not even like the nicotine pouches are barely legal here. Like they're hard to get. You gotta order them. Like Canada doesn't even want to sell nicotine pouches, which is something that helps people get off cigarettes. And nicotine is like actually has health benefits, like nicotine by itself. So it's like they want to keep people hooked on cigarettes because they make money on the taxes, right?
Yeah.
They don't want people to start using these nicotine pouches and shit and get off with it, you know?
I think it's so fucked that the things that are really bad for you, like smoking and drinking, are proven to fucking kill you, and they're legal.
Not to mention like like how much accidents alcohol causes and shit like that, like people die from. But dude, that was what was interesting about going to Germany, especially with the food. Like they don't have cooking sprays. They don't have like sweeteners. Like you can't even buy that shit. And this was crazy too. Like I would see even like French's mustard, right? I buy French's mustard all the time. It's my favorite kind. It has 0 calories here. There it has calories. It's the same mustard. It's just that the rule here is if it has less than 5 calories, they can put per serving, they can put 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. So realistically, every food label could just like bring the serving size down enough so that what like the serving size of whatever the food product is less than 5 calories, and then they put 0 calories on it.
You know, I always thought was weird. How do they make something like Diet Coke supposed to have 0 calories when it tastes so good?
Well, I guess just because it's like it's just soda water that has a flavoring that they use artificial sweeteners, right?
Yeah.
And they can just make whatever flavors they want now with these artificial sweeteners, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, there's no way this shit doesn't have an effect on our body. Like I'm drinking an A&W Diet root beer right now, and it fucking it tastes just about like a normal root beer.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe a little bit less sweet.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell me this is the same as drinking water?
No.
That makes no sense.
No, my brain can't wrap my head around it. So
Why are we so? I think humans. I think we just believe things we want to believe.
well,
You know what I
that's
mean? Like they put out some bullshit, and we're like, because this lie is convenient to me and my lifestyle, I'm gonna believe it.
yeah. I think I told you this before. I remember when I did my second nationals, I was still going to Subway, getting Subway when I was dieting, and they had. Do you remember? You're younger than me, but you might remember. They had the sugar-free brownies.
Yes, yeah. I remember.
They had sugar-free brownies, and I fucking mound them down. I was like, they're sugar-free, and they were wicked, but they were fucking full of fat and like. I'm here fucking getting ready for Canadian nationals.
They just replaced the flour with like butter and shit.
Delicious, man. And when I was dieting for show Get Subway, I'll just get the light mayo, no cheese.
Frank McGrath contest prep diet.
But you know what's so funny? Blake, course, he's been eating Subway lately. He's like, fuck, that's the secret, man. I'm getting bigger.
Yeah. Dude, I demolished 2 footlongs last week for a cheat meal.
You know what I was gonna ask you? I want to hear some foods that you've had. Because I know that you're eating a little bit more off the diet, and you're still looking like, dude, it looks like you're getting tighter.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's kind of crazy. I'm finally above 300. I'm like in between 300 and 305 now. For a while there, I was like stuck at like 295, so that's good. I started using some IGF-1. Helps.
Yeah, you're staying hard. Like, how long has it been now? How long is after the show?
My show was 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago, and you're still fucking.
It's not hard for me, bro. Like I kind of have always experienced this post show, but this time it's like even crazy. And dude, like I'll eat like a huge cheat meal, right? Like sometimes before bed, and I'll be like, okay, like I'm definitely gonna be heavy as fuck tomorrow. And I wake up and I'm like the same weight, or I'm like down 2 pounds, and like I wake up hungry. Like my body is just like going through food like crazy. But yeah, okay. So some recent cheat meals I've had that are kind of like out of hand. Well, like my go-to cheat meal that's like pretty outrageous, I guess to an extent, would be like a 10 nugget meal with large fries, 3 McDoubles, 2 apple pies. But the thing is, like, I'll get that meal, and then like after I'll eat like a big bowl of cereal or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know. And then I got 2 medium pizzas from Pizza Hut. One was pepperoni, one was barbecue chicken. So I ate half of each.
2 for you get an extra 1 for a dollar, right?
I know they had buy one get one free.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
free.
yeah. But it was just yeah, and it was like you could pick any of the classics.
Nice.
And then I had that. So like basically a medium pizza with then I had 20 boneless wings. And I ate what was the dessert? Oh, Cinnabon. It was like Cinnabon pull
Ooh.
apart, like little mini cinnamon ones.
Dude, if I eat that, I'd be out cold. I'd be sleeping.
And like, I mean, what was that one? You know, I'll eat like 40 pieces of sushi like pretty easily. So I did that a couple nights ago.
Listen, I
Uh,
tell people all the time, like, when I was competing and be at my biggest, I would eat my normal meals, my chicken, my fucking everything, the eggs, bullshit, but every day I'd have a meal like that. I'm not
yeah,
saying that was a good thing to do, but I grew.
I don't eat a cheat meal every day. I eat one almost every day though. But like the days I don't have one, I'll be like, okay, I'll just eat clean today. And even on those days, I'll still have like a couple cookies or something, or like a couple Pop Tarts, maybe like a muffin. And like I'll always lose weight. And
Yeah,
I'm eating like 450 grams of rice per meal.
your body's just on fire right now. You're burning.
I think I'm really just kind of in my prime in a sense where I'm like, I'm not young, but I'm not old. So I have all this muscle, but my metabolism is still fast.
32, right?
32, yeah.
32. That's still you're in the middle, right in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle,
Good.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's just where I'm at. But
That's you know what? That's actually around the same age that I think that my body was like that too. That I was really staying lean all the time,
mm,
no matter what I ate. I tell people all the time, it's way easier to stay in shape when you're in shape.
yeah. I'm also active though. Like I will say that. Like I do at least 10,000 steps a day. I'm always like I keep my condo clean too. I'm like a bit of like a tidy freak to an extent, like so I'm I just stay on top of my shit, like you know what I mean? But like doing laundry, like vacuuming the floor, like whenever I have free time, I try to do something productive. Like I don't really like sitting around. And I think even like being 300 pounds, like you burn up calories doing that shit, right?
Dude, okay, I guess I'm gonna tell you, I think something you like to talk about. It's like being a single guy, and why you're being a professional bodybuilder. So I was single pretty much my whole, like, not my whole career, but a lot of my career competing wise, I was single, and it's so like it might not sound simple, but like just taking care of your place, shopping, cleaning, and the training, the diet, and the making your food, and the cardio, and everything else you have to do in your life and work if you're working. Dude, it's a lot to do if you're a fucking single pro bodybuilder. It's a fucking lot.
Yeah, dude, I don't stop up very often because then like cooking the food and like I'm cooking 6 meals a day. I'm prepping food 2 or 3 times. That makes a fucking mess in your kitchen. So you gotta clean that shit up, or like dirt and stuff and grime just builds up. It gets disgusting. You know, I do have an assistant now who helps me a lot. But like by her doing that, I just work more. So it's not like my assistant's here to clean up. I'm sitting on my ass. It just gives me more time to do the other shit I got to
Yeah.
do. Right?
What's me? This is like the first time in my life that I had someone that's like, I don't have to like worry all the time. It's like if I'm tired or I'm doing something, my girlfriend will make a meal for me, or she'll, come home and the place is clean. I'm like, fuck, I don't have the little thing, or shopping or something like that.
Yeah. See, you got it made. You have a girlfriend. I had to hire one. Yeah, I had to hire one, and I don't get laid.
Oh, that's no
Yeah,
good, man. Come on,
no.
you can do it. You can do
Yeah,
it.
I'm working on a couple things, but I think also I'm just not an easy person to be with. That's something I've come to the conclusion. Like I just
I
have
mean, dude, being with a bodybuilder is never easy, really.
no, fuck no.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and me
Because
too.
honestly, where you're at right now, I'm not saying you gotta be a dick, but it's more about you.
Yeah,
And that's the sad, well, sad truth, but that's just the truth. If I'm the one that's doing everything right now and I'm making the money, I'm not saying they're not important, but it's like I hate. It's hard for me to do it, like to not put someone ahead of myself. But when I was competing, I knew the best I ever did. I had to like it was about me.
yeah. I mean, 100%. Right. I think like right now with where I'm at, like just in my career, it's like I need someone who just wants to play that role and just be like that supportive person, and like they're chilling, like they're just kind of helping me, let me do my thing. But it's hard to find someone like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't that you know, not everybody wants to be like, and like, listen, I think men and women are equal. I really do. I think that they're just different. Like women are way better at some things that men suck at, and men are way better at things that women aren't very good at, right? Um, But it's just about finding that right dynamic in a relationship, in that type of relationship, because I find too with bodybuilding, especially when you're in prep, like you're really um emotionally unavailable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? I've been told
Yeah.
I'm not a lot. And it's just because you're so focused on other things and like you're so task driven. Like you have like this giant list of things to do every day. And it's like when you get those things done, you can focus on like your relationship, but sometimes those things take all fucking day. And then by the time you're done those things, you just want to like be the fuck alone. And it's really hard to find someone that can understand that and still love you, other like even though you're like that sometimes, you
Love
know?
you when you're being a fucking ass.
What's that?
Love you when you're being an asshole.
Yeah,
I know what you
exactly.
mean. But you know what though? I think honestly, if you want to be really great at something like this, you like the sacrifices need to be made, and sometimes that's a sacrifice. And if that person doesn't want to be there for it, I'm not saying no, you're right or she's right, but it's not working.
Yeah, dude, that's it. Like you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean? And bodybuilding is it's full of sacrifices. Like you lose friends, you lose relationships, you know, your family gets pissed off with you because you're so devoted that you're missing shit with them.
Yep.
You know, not to mention like, I mean, we could go on about the sacrifices that come with bodybuilding, man. Like Jesus
Yeah, but even
Christ.
if you have a girlfriend, like the thing is, the girl that you could be interested, start seeing, she might be a girl that likes going out. And as a bodybuilder, I mean, I mean, I don't know about you, but like, I like going out, but like, if you're really, especially if we're getting ready for a show, like, man, I can't go out, man. I can't really do anything. I don't want to go to
No.
dinners. I don't want to go to birthdays. I don't want to fucking do it. A lot of times I didn't want to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And if like, you with someone and they're doing that without you all the time, it's like, people grow apart then too, or that shit,
Yeah.
right? You need someone
Yeah.
that wants to do, likes doing what you're doing.
Frank, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you start taking gear for bodybuilding, or like did you start taking gear before you knew that you were gonna compete?
Yeah, I did take, before decided I was ever going to compete. Um,
D-ball.
no, just test.
Oh, really?
First thing I ever did was 500 milligrams test. I did one shot of, uh, no, I had propionate and I had an athlete.
Okay.
So yes, 500. And I put on 20 pounds my first time I took it, 21 years old or 22, 21. Yeah, just because my friend was like, here, try this, see what this is like. And, good shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just throws his name out there.
Okay. Yeah, if you want, I guess.
Yeah. No, 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 it's funny.
But yeah, and I was just like, okay, fuck, of course it was awesome. But then I was only a year later, then I competed. So
Right. Yeah, yeah.
pretty close to the first time.
Yeah, I used it a bit, like, I was hanging around with some bad dudes when I was, like, 18, 19, and, I mean, the first thing I ever did, I think I did D-ball for, like, 4 or 5 weeks when I was, like, 17, 18,
Yeah.
and then, like, gained 20 pounds and then lost it right away,
Yeah.
and
Oh
then,
yeah, fucking I remember those days.
but I remember, like, me and my buddy taking our first shot, like, we got some T400 of all things.
Yeah.
My first cycle was 8 weeks of 800 milligrams of test a week. Yeah, but probably not actually because it's 400, so it's probably, like, fucking 300, right? But yeah, I remember we were sitting in this Jeep, and we're there, like, injecting each other in our shoulders. Yeah, and then twice a week, we'd always meet up to do each other's injections because we were too fucking puss to do it ourselves.
Yeah, yeah. I was scared to do my first one. That's scary too. I was like, I never did a kneel in my life. And I was like, I don't know how to fucking do this. But for me, after the first time they did it, I was like, that's it. I did it on my own. But like, I did get like a bad infection one time when I was younger too. My first
Oh,
cycle.
did you really?
Oh, I do. I got one in my glute, and I was working at the Breezeway. Breezeway is a club at the university, in Newfoundland.
Memorial University of Newfoundland,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a club there. So I was working at the club. I was bouncing, and I did a shot in a probe in my ass, and it got a probe is too, right? And I don't know if I must have hit a nerve or something, man, but my fucking ass cheek blew up. And I was fucking almost crying walking to work. Like, fuck, how the fuck am I going to do this? Hobbling. Having to lie to everybody too. What happened to my ass? I'm like, oh, I fucking fell or something. I had to lie to everybody, right? Meanwhile, my fucking ass is swollen up to here.
Well, now that we're on the topic, we might as well segue into bad shots. Yeah, I've been dealing with a bad glute shot for the last, like, 5, 6 days now.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
starting to finally get better. This has happened to me a handful of times. I think this time it was because I opened up a new vial of one of the things I'm using,
Hmm.
and it was a different brand than the one I had been using, and,
Yeah.
like, first shot with this new bottle, and the next day, like my ass cheek swelled right up, and so annoying, so painful. Hurts to sit down, hurts to try to sleep on it.
Yeah. Oh,
Sucks in the gym when you get up and down off machines, but it's part of bodybuilding, man. You
now, I
know,
don't think there's anybody doesn't get that stuff. It's just like you got to know when is the point when, hey, something got to go get checked, kind of thing.
yeah, no, I mean, if you're infected, you'll know because it will change colors, and you might even get some pus coming out of like the hole that you actually put the needle in, right?
Yeah.
An infection will get nasty. You'll probably get a fever. You'll probably feel sick, right? But you can get. I've had fucking swollen delts, swollen lats, and it's usually I think it's because in the oil they probably use too much alcohol to sterile it or to sterilize it, sorry, and then different people can tolerate different amounts of the alcohol,
Yeah.
right? And so for me, yeah, I've had a couple bad ones, man. But this one's been not my worst, but pretty fucking annoying. Remember one time, this is a couple years ago, I was going to I was like jacked as hell. I think I had just finished competing. And I was going to Montreal for a client show. And I had lined up some shoots with some photographers and stuff out there. And right before I went, I took a delt shot. And by the time I got there, I couldn't lift my arm like above
Oh,
yeah, it was brutal. I had to wear a t-shirt the whole time. And even in the t-shirt, you could see like how much bigger like one delt looked.
yeah.
So that was a big pain in the ass. But I've never had any infections. Like I've never had I've never had to go get antibiotics or anything like that.
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah, did you?
I did. In my shoulder, I did a shot. Same thing. Blue. It was all red, swollen. Like you can see it through my shirt. And I went to the doctor, whatever, and they gave me antibiotics. And it takes a lot for me to want to go to the doctor. And back then, when you're young too. But they gave me antibiotics. I went home, took them for a week. It wasn't getting better; it was getting worse. So I went back to the hospital, and they said we gave you the wrong antibiotics.
Oh great.
So anyway, I had to. They gave me new ones, but they had to cut me open. This
No.
shoulder, I had to do the little cut and drain it. Oh my god, man! I think a bucket of fucking brown blood came out.
Geez, it must have been so swollen, eh?
Oh, dude. Even when, because they had the packet full of stuff too, the gauze they put right into the hole, and I'm like, fuck that. So I went home, I took it out and just kept banding it. But dude, I used to go home and I'd take my shoulder and I'd squeeze like that and go, blood come flying out. It was fucked. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I never got nothing bad happened to it after. That was like when I was young.
Yeah, you're kind of lucky with that.
Yeah. And then I tattooed over it.
Was there a scar?
No, just it's a little tiny thing, nothing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a bitch, but yeah. But I've heard of people. Yeah, it's something like if I think if you're not sure, you go to the hospital because it's like if you catch it early, you're fine. If you let it go too long,
Yeah. I think a week.
at most, man, I would say
Yeah.
at most, especially if you see like the redness spreading,
Yeah.
because that's the thing. Like my glute didn't turn red at all. It just swelled up, you know.
Yeah.
And I've had this before, so I'm just like I just gotta wait this out. Unfortunately, well, yesterday I actually took Advil, dude. I haven't taken an Advil in fucking years. But I also hurt my neck shoulder pressing a few days ago,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like between yesterday, like I couldn't turn my head without moving my whole body, and my ass was like fucking killing me. So I was just like, I'm taking Advil. I don't give a shit.
Bodybuilding, baby. This is bodybuilding.
I will say the good thing about Advil, if you don't take Advil very often and you do take it, it works really well.
It does. Listen, I took way too much Advil when I was younger, and I think that was even part of the thing that hurt my kidney. I did take,
Yeah, they're tough on the body, man. Yeah, you don't want to take that shit very much.
and I didn't even know. I just was like, man, I'm in pain, and
Yeah.
the Advil works. It does work. I'll give
Oh
it that,
hell yeah. Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
not good.
Yeah, it's better today. My neck's a lot better today too. I actually trained back earlier, luckily. But when I first hurt my neck, man, the other day, like I was shoulder pressing, pushed up, just felt this like crunch in the middle of my spine. And I was like, what the hell? But I think it was like a muscular thing. I think my trap was tight and it just like spasmed or some shit.
Yeah,
And then I got a massage last night and today I was a lot better. But at first I was like, that's not good, you know. But
yeah. I just hurt my forearm.
oh really? Oh, doing the grip thing?
Yeah, I just overdid it, man. I just trained forearms the day before,
Oh fuck.
and yeah, then you know, I was doing too many times. 'Cause every time someone going to try it, I'd show them how to do it.
Right, right,
And
right.
something in my forearm up here,
like snapped or
Yeah, something feels like that. So it's no bruising or nothing, but like I'm gonna get ultrasound this week and see what's up with it. But like it looks normal and everything, but it's getting a little better. But like I just want to make sure.
are you putting the BPC and shit in it?
Yeah, right in there, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Filling
yeah.
her up, full BBC. I don't know that's why, because like first I couldn't use my hand, and now I'm like,
Yeah, so anyway, when I started using steroids, I did it just to be jacked.
yeah, I guess I did too though. I thought I could be, but that's what we all did.
I'm gonna go downtown, George Street next weekend.
Oh, that's gonna be wicked. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
dude.
so good.
Yeah, I got a few of my
You're,
buddies that are gonna come out with me.
you're gonna be the king down there.
Well, I'm just interested, dude. I haven't been in so long. I'm kind of interested to see what it's gonna be like. You know what I mean? Like,
It's for me, it's weird now because when I go back, I don't know. Like I don't know nobody. I know anybody.
no,
Just
no, exactly. Yeah, everyone your age is like
fucking dead.
chilling, get kids and stuff, or dead. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's weird for me to go back there and not know anybody. It's weird.
yeah. My issue is with George Street. Like, I like raves and like shit like that. Like, there's not really any nightclubs like that. There is, but they're not good. It's
Yeah.
mostly like pubs and stuff. Like, that's what people go down there for. And I hate nothing more
If people
than
don't know, this is a a, a street in Newfoundland called George Street.
in St. John's. Yeah.
Yeah, St. John's, Newfoundland. How many bars are on that street?
I don't know if it still holds the record, but for a while there, it had the record for the most bars per square kilometer in North America.
Yeah, some crazy number, right?
Well, yeah, it's like 60 bars or something, and like literally like a 1 kilometer like
Yeah,
street.
super small.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, it's all jammed on top of each other. Like there's like bars downstairs, upstairs, like couple,
Oh yeah,
couple,
I
couple
wish we could show people what that looks like.
Okay, guys, that does it for the first half of the podcast. If you want to see the bonus content, head over to ifbbama.org and you can see the rest of this podcast and our next spicy topic, which is going to be what was the best day of our lives to date. And it could get spicy because Frank's a horny bastard. So we'll see you over there.